Good morning, y'all. I am making cherry cookies today. Actually, cherry coconut cookies with pecans. So delicious. Anyhow, these are what I made last week for St. Patrick's Day. I used green cherries in the batter, but today I'm going to be using the red cherries. This is the holiday fruit. Red cherries. Sometimes these are hard to find. Usually I find them around Christmas, and I just buy several. That way I can make them throughout the year, because they're really hard to find in the grocery stores this time of year. So I think you can order them on Amazon though, so probably cost a little more. But if you've got some left over from Christmas, this is a great way to use them. So what I'm going to do first is, I'll turn you down so you can see what I'm doing. This is a stick and a half of butter that I've put in here to get soft. So I've just got it in my mixing bowl. And then I'm going to add in a cup of really packed light brown sugar. So, you pack it down really tight in here. So let me see if I can get it to come out. I'm going to dump that in with the butter, and then I'm going to use a half a cup of regular granulated sugar. I'm going to put a teaspoon of vanilla, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of half and half. You can find all kinds of recipes when you go to the website for the company. There's all kinds of recipes out there. Other things you can do with holiday fruit. I used to call it candied fruit, but now it's called holiday fruit. Anyhow, now I'm just going to crack an egg into a separate dish. Like I always say, you don't want to ruin your whole batter by putting an egg in that might be bad. This is a perfectly good egg now, and I'm dumping it in. And then, this is something we don't usually do, but because usually I just add this in with the dry ingredients, but I'm going to go ahead and put half a teaspoon of baking powder, baking soda, and sea salt. So I'll put the sea salt first. This way it just gets mixed in with all the wet ingredients first. There's the soda, and here's the baking powder. All right, so I'm going to stop the video, mix this up with my mixer so you don't have to listen to the noise, and then I'll get right back with you, so hold on. Okay, I'm back. I've got that all mixed up. And now I'm going to start chopping up these cherries. I wanted to show you an easy way to do it. I just take my scissors and just chop them, just cut them into little pieces using the scissors. And then it just goes really quickly that way. Let me show you what I'm doing here. There you go, I think you can see now. Anyhow, I'm just gonna put them right in here on top of these nuts. That's a cup of nuts, a cup of pecans. So I just cut them into either thirds or fourths and just keep chopping them up like this. And then we're gonna toss them in with the batter in just a minute. So let me get these all chopped up and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I got all those cherries cut up in here on top of all the nuts. Now, here comes the fun part. We are not going to use the mixer again. We are going to use a wooden spoon. So, gotta find a wooden spoon, a nice, good, sturdy wooden spoon. And I've got there's the batter all mixed up in there. So basically it's sugary butter with vanilla flavor right now. So I'm fixing to add in 2 cups of flour that we're gonna stir by hand. Who would have thought we'd ever get to stir something by hand? Okay, I just poured that in. So I'm gonna let y'all watch what I do. All right, so I've got the flour in here. I'm just gonna stir it up a little bit. It's a real easy stir at this point. You can see it's starting to mix up in there pretty good. It's getting thicker, a little bit harder to stir. All right, now I'm gonna really make it hard because I'm gonna dump in all of these cherries and pecans. All of them out of there. And 1 cup of coconut. So now it's a little bit harder to stir, but it's gonna be worth it. Just keep stirring. So I'll keep stirring this and I'll get back with you in just a second. All right, y'all, I got it all stirred up and it is a big, sticky, gooey mess. It's very sticky, but I'm going to use my my cookie scoop here, and just scoop out a chunk of this batter. Now, at this point, if you want to make them perfectly round, you could have more, moisten your hands and roll them out, but I'm not going to take the time to do that today, so I'm just going to let that be it. I mean, that's round enough for me. So just keep doing that. They do spread out a little bit, but so I'm gonna put them about 2 inches apart all the way down on this cookie sheet. And I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees, and I'll put them in the oven in just a minute, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I've got these all on the cookie sheet now, and they're about to go in the oven. And they're gonna bake for about 12 to 14 minutes. I'll just have to watch them, make sure they're not burning on the bottom. All right, I want to show you this. They kind of ran together, so it's not a problem. I'll just separate them with my little spatula thing here, like this, and then take them up. But I'm about to take them up, put them all over here on this these cooling trays, and then we'll try them. I'll be right back with you. Let me get them all off of here. Hey y'all, I'm back. This one's cooled off a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat it. Bob actually calls these butter cookies because they're so buttery. I think the coconut just grabs the moisture in there and the buttery flavor. Really good, y'all. I served them last week at the board meeting and everybody was raving over them. So there's the recipe. Y'all go make them. Love y'all. Be sure to subscribe, please.